Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudiraye
Ashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Prayeshu Bhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhagavata Uttamasloke
Bhaktin Bhavadirnaichiti
Bhaktim Bhavati Navachit
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya cha
Devaki Nandanaya cha
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the morning Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Canto 2, Chapter 1, text number 25, 1 to 25. The chapter name is The First Step in God Realization. So please repeat the sloka behind me. āṇḍa-kośe śarīre asmin.
āṇḍa-kośe śarīre asmin.
Saptāvaraṇa-saṁyute.
Saptāvaraṇa-saṁyute.
vairājaḥ puruṣo yo asau.
Vairājaḥ puruṣo asau.
bhagavān dhāraṇāśrayaḥ.
Bhagavān dhāraṇāśrayaḥ.
Whenever there is a word like this, if there is a apostrophe in the beginning, we need to add a. Okay. Here we need to call this as a read this as a asmin. Here we need to read this as a asau. The meaning you can understand that. And if anything on the top, if there is a, if here you can see on the top of there is a line, that means we need to give the stress there. Okay. So vairā, like that, vairājaḥ. It's not vairājaḥ. Not vairājaḥ. It is vairājaḥ. Like that we need to read.
Vairājaḥ. Okay.
Okay. So this is a simple thing to understand. Okay. Yeah. Let us please repeat beginning the meaning of each words. āṇḍa-kośe.
āṇḍa-kośe.
Within the universal cell.
Within the universal cell.
Śarīre.
Śarīre.
In the body of.
In the body of.
Asmin.
Asmin.
This.
Sapta.
Sevenfold. āvaraṇa. Coverings. Saṁyute. Having so done. Vairājaḥ. The gigantic universal. puruṣaḥ. Form of the Lord. Yaha. That. Asau. He. Bhagavān. The personality of Godhead. dhāraṇā. Conception. āśrayaḥ. Object of. Translation. Please repeat behind me. The gigantic universal form.
The universal form.
The personality of Godhead. Within the body of. Universal shell. It is covered by. Sevenfold material elements. is the subject for the
is the subject for the
Virat conception.
Virat conception.
Purpose. Simultaneously, the Lord has multifarious other forms, and all of them are identical with the original fountainhead form of the Lord, Śrī Kṛṣṇa. In the Bhagavad-gītā, it has been proven that the original transcendental and eternal form of the Lord is Śrī Kṛṣṇa, the Absolute Personality of Godhead. But by his inconceivable internal potency, ātma-māyā, he can expand himself by multifarious forms and incarnations simultaneously without being diminished in his full potency. He is complete, and although innumerable complete forms emanate from him, he is still complete without any loss. That is his spiritual or internal potency. In the 11th chapter of Bhagavad-gītā, the personality of Godhead, Lord Kṛṣṇa, manifests his virāṭ-rūpa just to convince the less intelligent class of men who cannot conceive of the Lord as appearing just like a human being, that he factually has the potency of his claim to be the supreme absolute person without any rival or superior. Materialistic man can think, although very imperfectly, of the huge universal space comprehending an innumerable number of planets as big as sun. They can see only the circular sky overhead without any information that this universe, as well as many other hundreds and thousands of universes, are each covered by sevenfold material coverings of water, fire, air, sky, ego, pneumonian, and material nature. Just like a huge football pumped and covered floating on the water of the Causal Ocean, wherein the Lord is lying as Mahā-Viṣṇu. All the universal is seed are emanating from the breathing of Mahā-Viṣṇu, who is but part of partial expansion of the Lord. And all the universes presided over by the Brahmas vanish when the Mahā-Viṣṇu withdraws his great breath. In this way, the material worlds are being created and vanished by the supreme will of the Lord. The poor foolish materialist can just imagine how ignorantly he puts forward an insignificant creature to become his rival incarnation, simply on the allegations of a dying man. The virāṭ-rūpa was particularly exhibited by the Lord just to give lessons to such foolish men, so that one can accept a person as an incarnation of Godhead only if such a person is able to exhibit such a virāṭ-rūpa as Lord Kṛṣṇa did. The materialistic person may concentrate his mind upon the Virat or gigantic form of the Lord in his own interest and as recommended by Śukadeva Gosvāmī, but he must be on his guard not to be misled by pretenders who claims to be the identical person as Lord Kṛṣṇa, but are not able to act like him or exhibit the virāṭ-rūpa, comprehending the whole of the universe. Hare Krishna. Dasa. Om-Ajnana-Timirandasya Jnananjana-Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam-yena Tasmai Śrī-Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnu-padaya Krishna-prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti-Vedanta-Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Desha-dharane Jai Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Śrī Advaita Gadadhara Śrī Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So today's sloga also is a continuation of the previous one. Śukadeva Gosvāmī and Parikshit Maharaj, they are discussing, and Śukadeva Gosvāmī is explaining about the virāṭ-rūpa. So the virāṭ-rūpa is the material form of the Lord, and it is the entire including all the cosmic creation is happening within the Lord, and the entire universe. We are all staying in one universe. This one universe is contains of millions of planets. Earth is one of the planet. Like that, millions of planets are there. There are many multiple suns are there. Multiple moon are there. There are so much so that everything is covered like a shell. So in Tamil, it is called andam. Andam means it's kind of a egg. The one universe is called one egg. Within that, millions of planets are there. And that one universe is taken is, if you take that as an example, in that 14 planetary system, multiple suns, multiple moon, everything is there. So we can't imagine that how big the universe is. So like that, millions of universes are coming out from the body of the virāṭ-rūpa of the Lord Mahā-Viṣṇu. Millions of. So each pores of the body, see, if you compare our body, if you take one pore, the hair pore in our body, how much the whole? Each pore, it is producing one universe from the Mahā-Viṣṇu. So we can't imagine how big the Mahā-Viṣṇu form is. And also, in his one breath of Mahā-Viṣṇu, all the universes are, when he breath out, all the universes are coming out from his body when he is breath out. And when he breath in, every universe is going inside of his body. That is dilution, that is a pralaya. It is the end of all the material world. So only one breath, it is happening inside, it is coming out. So Brahma is living, one Brahma is living for his only one breath only. Or Lord's one breath only. So we can't imagine, we can't calculate with we can compare, because yesterday as we discussed, we can't come, we are like a frog philosopher only. We are in the frog in the well. So we can't imagine how big the Pacific Ocean, the frog who is in the well, who can't imagine how big the Pacific Ocean. Similarly, we are in this material world, which is this earth itself is a very insignificant if you compare that with the universe. So if it is said that it is one of the spark come out from the sun, it became earth, it formed earth. So how big the sun would be? So there are thousands of sun is in the universe. So we can't imagine how big the universe is. I just wanted to show you one of the video, just the illustration, how the cosmic creation is there. Okay. Just it's a kind of a short video. Please concentrate on this. It's very nicely picturized. Now it is going upwards. You can see the kilometers, how many distance is going. Kilometers away. Kilometers away. The earth moving 1 billion kilometers. Light year. Light year. 1000 light. Here, where we can find our earth is Milky Way, 10 million light. 10 million. It's big universes, 1 billion light year. 10 billion. This universe. Numerous planets, universe, you can see. And now it is within, this is only one universe. In the universe, we are coming to the earth. How significant we are. Now it is going inside of the Lord's creation, you can see. Inside of the eyes. 1 millimeter, 100 millimeter view, microscopic, in micrometer. 100 nanometer. inside it is going. How minute it is going. See? See, this is the Lord's creation. So how
Car Garage Network.
how
Great.
can we understand the Lord's creation? Even we are not able to understand ourselves, our body, how it is functioning. So it is very difficult. This much of big creation, we saw only one universe. There are thousands, millions of universes are there in the cosmic, the sky. All are floating, all are controlled, all are at a time controlled by the Lord. So we are proud of we are sending one satellite and we are proud of that. Okay, I'm controlling. See, we are thinking that we are in the modern age, we are advanced. We are thinking that I'm controlling we are human with a tiny mind, tiny intelligence, tiny brain. A human being can float a satellite in the sky and they are monitoring from the earth. They are sending one satellite from here and they are monitoring the earth from the earth is getting monitored. So they are very proud of it. Okay, I send the satellite, so we are in the advanced scientific age. So the only small satellite we sent and we are proud of that. We are thinking that we are controlling from earth. If you with a small brain, a human being can do that to control a thing which is far away from us, the satellite. With a tiny brain, a human being can do that. Why can't God can do the entire universe can be controlled by the God? So in Bhagavad-gītā and Bhagavatam, the scriptures, everything is saying that Lord is in his abode and he is controlling everything from his abode. Then people are not ready to accept that. The atheistic and atheistic people, they are saying that there is no God. How the creation? See, the satellites are not came as its own, right? There is some creator and there is somebody doing work day and night to monitor how it is going, how it is circumlating. If you compare the scientific invention. But Supreme Personality of Godhead, see, Prabhupada is explaining, is a kind of a football. He made all the small planets, all the planets he made as a football is made up of 7 elements. The basic 5 elements: earth, water, fire, ether, sky, and false ego and intelligence. So this is the 5 elements, 7 elements. We made up of 7 elements. He made this material world. Similar way, is kind of one universe is covered in this way. So in this way, millions of universe he made. It's coming from out of his body. And if you see, everything in this world is wonder. If you how it is this much earth is just floating on the air. See, it is floating, right? Our earth is not, it's not, there is no support. If you see the cosmic video, there is no support in that. We are seeing that it is just it's floating in the air. And in that earth also, there is a the Lord provided multiple things in the inside of the earth. That is different way, different thing to explore. But outwardly, whatever we saw the video now, there are so many balls, like a footballs kind of, so many millions of footballs within the universe he made. And each and every football kind of planet, living entities are there. All the living entities are, all the living entities, Lord is sitting as a Paramatma and he is controlling everything. And if you take within one universe, within one universe and within one earth, how much Lord made all these living entities, different living entities. Here means that in the scriptures it is saying that 84 lakhs of species are there in this material world. 84 lakhs of species. In that, 4 lakh species are human being only. So in that, human being is one of the type. In the one type, they are the 4 lakh species Lord made. And if you see, everything is it's a miracle for us. But since we are seeing, we are not able to understand that. So we are saying that somebody lied under the apple tree. The apple fell from the tree. Then he discovered that there is a gravity discovered. So it is not that he only I discovered gravity. Gravity was there in the earth. It is provided by the Lord. But that we gave the name. As a human being, we gave the name, okay, it's the gravity. So the gravity power is there. The Lord provided this gravity power millions of years back when he prepared this material world. That time it's only this gravity power is there for each planet. It's according to their capacity. So Earth planet, because since we are walking here and there, we are able to do all the activities, all the things are there in the particular place because of this gravity power. So from there, who is giving the gravity power to this Earth? Somebody should give it, right? So somebody, see, we are controlling a satellite from here to changing the direction. We are getting the photo from here. We are saying that it is moving like this, moving like that. The scientists are seeing from the Earth. They are controlling the satellite in the upward. But definitely there is a scientist, since we are accepting that to launch a satellite and to maintain a satellite, there should be a person who is monitoring. There should be a person. The similar way, but we can't. Not only we. No, I'm not talking about we. I'm talking about the atheistic people and the materialistic, engrossed people, gross materialist. They won't accept the authority of the Lord. The Lord is there. Should be a person behind all this intelligent work, right? Now we saw the cosmic video. In that, how minute is Lord creation? So how much intelligence Lord has? Within a small brain, we have this much of creative idea to make a telescope, microscope. We'll see telescope. We see how long from Earth only we can see so many planets. Now with our blind eyes we can't see the planets, but with the telescope we can see multiple planets. Is coming near to us that we can see, and with the microscope we can see how minute, because with our blind eyes we can't see the minute bacteria and viruses. But if you microscope it, then we can see all those, the one cell amoeba also we can see with the microscopy. So how minute thing also made by the Lord and maintained by the Lord. All the living entities. It is said that if you take a small needle, in the tip of the needle, billions of living entities can stay. That much minute living entities are there in this material world. In each and every living entity, from that minute particle to the shark, and we can say that, what is that? Blue whale, which is there in the ocean, which is the biggest animal in this world. That is the 30 elephant size, it will be there. Elephant weight, it is there, and size. So even that animal also maintained by the Lord without any disturbance. And all the animals are provided, all the animals, even from the small one cell amoeba to that blue whale, all the living entities from this size to that size, all are provided with the proper food, shelter, everything. So Lord made arrangement, all those steps. For a small, some 10 years to came to our house, we unable to arrange, and we unable to maintain for 2-3 days. But Lord arranged billions of years for this, all these living entities. And another wonder, Lord arranged, see, we are proud of, we are creating this aeroplane, we are creating this car, van, everything, car, bus, everything. But Lord made the engine like human, not only human, animals, human, they can produce their same kind of product again. So that capacity not provided to the human being. So any other scientist can do that. Any other, okay, I prepare one Maruti car now, a car or a lorry now. So that lorry or car can produce another lorry, another car. It is not possible at all. And whatever the scientists are doing, they are using all the material, the basic material, whatever we are doing, the basic material, the earth, water, ether, fire, and sky. So everything is provided by the Lord only. Without these basic elements, we can't do anything. Are we able to find any elements apart from these 5? And we can we prepare something? No, we can't do that. We don't have that power. We are just doing whatever Lord made, we are trying to exploit that things, that's all. And you can wonder about the trees. Even the small plant is there, the grass in the road, and there is a big banyan tree that is also there, very big. There also Lord is maintaining for them also. Even the trees which we can't move one place to another place, but they also maintained. And they also Lord provided the multiple leaves, fruits, flowers, varieties, so many varieties. Then see in the flower also, if you take one flower, can we, our scientists make, or we can the human being can make the one flower like that? It is coming automatically with the fragrance. See, in the one flower, Lord provided the nice petals, nice design for the even one flower, and within the flower, Lord kept one drop of nectar, one drop of honey in that, and there is a smell also. See, you can taste that, you can smell that flower, and you can see that flower. So all this can be done within one flower Lord provided. It is even with a insignificant small flower also. Lord perfectly made that flower. And that flower can come on the particular tree and it can produce automatically. Lord don't want her to maintain, come and do this. And how the rain is happening, how the sun is exist. Sun, but it is not, nobody's saying that, okay, no, okay, today sun is not saying that, okay, I'm tired today, I'm not coming to the existence now. I won't rotate. It's not saying. Sun is rotating on particular time. It is properly, it is rising and sunset. We are saying that it is rising and sunset, but for sun, it is always there. Only Earth is moving. So the Earth planet and Moon planet and Sun planet, all the other planets, they are rotating at a particular speed and particular orbit. How it is possible? How it is possible? We are thinking that our scientists are saying that we send the satellite and it is rotating at the particular orbit. So even a small human being with a small brain, we are able to send a satellite. Why can't we? Even if for small satellite itself, there is a energy is required. Some person's work is required. Some person is begin to operate that, to not to get to control that. Some person should be there behind the small, even the small satellite. So in this, if you compare that, but the entire universe, there must be a controller behind that. So that controller is God. We are calling him as God. So in his virāṭ-rūpa, everything is happening in this material world. The sun is, because of the sunlight, all the vegetation is happening, all the farming, hearing, and we are living because of the sunlight. Sunlight is required for us, and moonlight is required for the vegetation. So everything is arranged properly without any defect. We only have the defect. Even human being has a defect. But Lord's creation doesn't have any create. But people, the impersonalists, they are saying that Lord's creation is the false, it's a imaginary. It is not false, it is not imaginary. It is temporary, that's all. Temporary in the sense, when pralaya happens, every will destroy and it will go into the body of the Mahā-Viṣṇu again. So this is the entire universe. It is said in that way. In 9.3, Krishna is saying, those who are not faithful in this devotional service cannot attain me, O conqueror of enemies. Therefore, they return to the path of birth and death in this material world. So, even in order to give the teachers how big is the universe is, what we supposed to do? We have to do the devotional service. That is our work. That is our karma. That is a swadharma. Our dharma is to, suppose if you take a sugar, the dharma of the sugar is sweetness. If you take the mirchi, that dharma of the mirchi is spice, mirchi powder is kara. That is the quality of that. And if it is a water, means it is a coolness. It is a water. The fire means it should burn. So these are the dharma of that each product. So it cannot change its way. Okay, suppose the fire, why I am touching the fire, I am not getting the heat. That means heat and light is a product of dharma of the fire. So if there is a fire, there should be a heat, there should be a light. Then that is called fire. So that is a dharma. Dharma means that is by nature it is there. So similar way, our dharma for human being, the dharma is to do the devotional service. That is our dharma, to do the serve the Lord. Even in this material world, and after leaving this body, go to the spiritual world. There also our dharma is to do the service. So for that, in order to make the people who are all not faithful to the Lord's creation, for that reason only, the virāṭ-rūpa Lord expanded as a virāṭ-rūpa, and he showed his form, and Arjuna able to witness that Lord's powerful power. Because Arjuna is saying that in 11th chapter, you can see Bhagavad-gītā, 11th chapter, Arjuna is, by seeing the Lord's form, universal form, he is saying that the effulgence from the body of the Lord, because Lord gave the special eyes to see his universal form. But for all the other people who are thousands of people were there, and then the war field, nobody can see the Lord's universal form. Only Arjuna would be able to see, and some other would be able to see, who are provided with the eyes, the spiritual eyes, Chakshu, to see all those things, to the virāṭ-rūpa. And that virāṭ-rūpa, Arjuna is saying that I am seeing that thousands of sunlight, how if we are not even unable to, after 12 o'clock, we are unable to see the sun with the direct our eyes, even though sun is the far away, one sun, we are unable to see the sun. Thousands of sun came at a particular time, how it will be? It will be a very horrible position. So the Arjuna is saying that I am seeing the thousands of sunlight by seeing his body of the virāṭ-rūpa of the Krishna. So this is, we can't imagine that how the cosmic creation is. So that for that kind of people, less intelligent people only, Lord showed his virāṭ-rūpa, and is explaining that all this material world is it part of my body? That's the reason. Whatever we are seeing here, it is a part of the virāṭ-rūpa of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Nandaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Any